What's going on, guys? Camcorder, nice to see you. If you guys are watching this now or in the future, hit that like and subscribe or follow. Helps me a ton. Just to get that out of the way. Today, we're going to be working back again on the fire pit project and messing around with some LEDs and UV resin. It's good times ahead. We're going to be casting up another version of our fire pit. So I guess without further ado, let's get into it. So here we go. Bam. So this is the fire pit. Bam. You guys have seen that. We've casted two different types of the flames for them. This one's a little bit more translucent, but this one looks nicer, just straight up. So this I will show you is my some of the LEDs I have purchased. I have a ton more, honestly. So just so you guys kind of know what we're doing here, we have some 3mm, or I'm sorry, 5mm yellow LEDs and some 5mm red LEDs. That's these bad boys right here. And these ones are specifically designed to blink and such like fire, okay? So we have to wire a lot of them together. And then I also purchased, I got a bunch of these too, some 3mm LEDs. I've just been wiring them all together on my breadboard, just testing out how many I'll need. I've also been leaving them on for like extended period of time just to make sure, but let me give you a general idea. It's gonna be kind of hard with some of the harsh lighting that I use for stream, but you guys can kind of see what the goal is. So if you take all the LEDs, they do get a bit warm, but, man, is this gonna give me a hard time? The whole idea being, oh my goodness. This is just for running tests, so I haven't like started to fit them in, but that's probably what we're going to try to do today. So the idea is something like that, okay? Like I said, going to be kind of hard to see because of how light everything is, right? There's a whole lot of LEDs, and I think I'm going to need even more because for the diorama, I really want this thing just lighting up the Armsy altogether. So this is the more translucent of the two fires. You can see if I put this one on, it still shines through, but it's significantly darker. It's kind of hard to tell, right? This one, we need a somewhere in the middle because I want the fire pit to look cool when the LEDs are not on, and I want the fire pit to look really cool, obviously, with the LEDs on. So it's kind of a little bit of a give and take, to say the least, okay? I'm pretty happy with how it's working thus far. We're gonna have some stuff we have to figure out for sure, but overall, it's working really well. And like I said, here I can zoom in for you guys a little bit on the breadboard. I'm pretty happy. I've never used a breadboard before, but after a lot of research, it sounds like a really great way to test out your circuits. So I'm using currently a 12 volt 1 amp power supply coming right off of my the power block over there. We're even wired in a fancy little LED switch, okay? These things came out really cool. So it's a really great way to plug and play just to see kind of what you want to do. And mess around with the different circuitry. So highly suggest it. The breadboards are really cheap. I admittedly went in and wired attachments to all the ends of the LEDs so I could just plug and play, but you know the idea. You get the idea, okay? There's a lot of really great videos online too. Another one, if you guys haven't checked it out, is called Tinkercad. You can actually wire like a digital circuit and see what it's gonna do. Make sure if you need any resistors or anything like that. Again, I don't have a ton of experience doing this kind of stuff. It's super minimum, super bare minimum when it comes to this. So I'm not by any means like an electric professional or anything. So just a heads up on that. we're gonna keep these running pretty much the whole stream, because I'm just trying to see how long I'll get out of them, if I have any overheating issues or anything like that. So these bad boys are just gonna be running over here for a while. But one other thing I wanted to show off before we get too far is I've completed the packaging for the Chestburster, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. So hold on one second here, see if we can. I don't know if all of you are familiar with VacuForm at all. So for those of you who know, I've had a Chestburster design critter for quite some time, and it's going to be going up for sale shortly. But I wanted to come together with a really cool packaging idea. So if you guys caught the stream where I was actually sculpting the buck to make these VacuForm plates, you'll see how I did it. But I have a VacuForm in the studio, and I literally VacuFormed it. So for those of you who can't tell, it is Chestburster shaped. It's based on the tool that went inside. The plastic went over, suctioned it down, right? So I only did 3 because right now we only have 3 Chestbursters to sell anyways. But this is the final, this is kind of like a prototype. So I used a medical tray as the design for it, right? So I'm gonna pop this off, bam. It snap fits on, which is really nice. And then we have our posable Chestburster inside, right? Big Cat, thank you for lurking. Okay, so the fully posable Chestburster inside. I did run into some problems with the fitting, but honestly, it's pretty close overall, so I'm pretty happy with it. So we have our platinum silicone Chestburster, then we have this, and what we do is we kind of try our best to put it in the shape it was when I made the tool. There it is. Going down. Thanks for the follow, much appreciated. So this fits in like so. Well, it's kind of a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a tedious task to get this thing to sit in there correctly. I messed around with it for a good solid hour the other day. I'm also trying to get a damn sculptural egg design to work. You're so close. Nice. So when it spins, we gotta turn it, spin it around, try and place the tail the way it's supposed to be inside the VacuForm as best you can. It's really tricky to get this thing to sit in correct. I think I just need to mess around with it for a while. Once I mess around with it for a while, I'll get it down, and then that technique will be what I use, right? So then the tray we'll put on top like so. And like I said, it kind of snaps around to the bottom of the tray, which is really nice. So then we just turn it over and bingo, bango, bongo. That's done. So this is how they'll ship out. Now, obviously they'll actually ship out inside a box, but I think we might have like specimen labels or something like that. So when people buy them, they'll get this. They can keep it in this if they want to for storage pieces or for storage purposes. But yeah, overall, Chestburster thing came out really fucking cool. I'm really happy with it. So let's get into what we're going to be working on, which is the fire pit. So if you guys remember, this is our mold that created this bad boy, right? I need a hollow fire pit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the UV resin, hopefully, to create the next casting. I have no idea how well this is going to go. It might break. It will get messed up. I have no idea. So let's blow this out. We're going to lightly dust it with some mold release, and then we're going to start painting in the resin. So where's my canned air? Did I lose it? Oh no, it's right here. Okay, cool. I think the nice thing about the UV resin, right, is that it's only going to cure when the light hits it. So we have some time to kind of mess around with it and make sure that it's really sitting where we need to. Also, guys over on TikTok, thank you so much for the likes and any follows I missed. Trying to get to 10,000 followers eventually so you guys can start enjoying the nicer cameras that I use for my other streaming platforms. and we gotta make it to 10,000 followers for that. So remember, fire pit, but bam, a fire pit came out of this. So, where is? I think I'm gonna use clear actually first. Where's my resin? So you guys have already kind of started to see me use some of this stuff. I guess it's from Picasso or Picasso, I can't say. It's UV resin. We're gonna just kind of paint in a layer with a chip brush, cure it, paint in another layer, cure it until basically it comes out. That's the goal. And Steve here, trust me, is over here judging for any of those who are curious what he's been up to. And the goal is to not cure anything we don't need to. So like we did the other day where we were curing our paintbrushes, we are not doing that today. Where did I put all those chip brushes? Love Geek Babe, so do I. Thanks for looking at my content. It is rad. How are you guys this weekend going? Tis a holiday weekend. Yeah, if you guys want to help me out, you can jump over to YouTube and watch the live stream over there. Creatively_coach. You can see all the past streams to see how we got to where we got. They do last forever. That's my second one. My other one, I even dropped from a 25-foot, lift, and it survived. See all these chip brushes are nice, right? They're a go-to. They're a must-have, but they do have a lot of loose hairs in them. I don't know if you guys just saw those hairs come out, right? Yeah. So what's funny is that one I dropped, the little mechanism that kept the batteries inside totally busted. So it was just flopping open and stuff, and I just zip tied it closed, got another like 6 months out of it before I was just tired of dealing with a zip tie. So... Okay, UV resin time. Here we go. Whoa. Dang. Oh, look at all those likes. Thank you so much. I think I might... Actually, I'm going to clean this lid off real quick. I really hope that we can do it with the UV resin. I don't want to have to cap a whole other one out of like plastic. I'd really like to just be able to use the UV resin. It's kind of my kick right now. I'm on the UV resin kick, okay? This stuff got so messy. I'm not gonna lie, it does clean up really nicely with just some 99% isopropyl alcohol. Probably any amount. What are you creating? We are going to be casting a fire pit. So for our diorama for the Armsy, I have a fire pit that I sculpted just right here. This is made out of aluma resin right here, okay? This is the mold for it. This was made to sculpt the flames, which are right here. Bam. We have the LEDs chilling over here, okay? And so I'm not gonna put it on right now. It's kind of a pain in the butt to fit on there, but it sits on there, something like that, right? We need to make a non-solid version. This is aluma resin. We need to create a hollow version. So that's what we're working on. Thank you for the follow. One follow at a time. 10K, watch out. So like I said, guys, we're going to be using the UV resin from, I think, Picasso is what it's called. Love what you do. Thank you very much. I love what I do, too. It's a pretty good time. Oh, wanted to hit this with just a small amount of ME301. You guys are probably getting really bored of me. I need to get sponsored by Zip. This stuff Guys, this stuff is the best mold release out there. Zip ME301 pattern mold release. It's kind of hard to find, but if you can find it, it's basically aerosol Vaseline. Okay, it's good stuff. You can just lightly dust it. Works really great as a mold release. I don't even know that I would need mold release for this, but we're doing it anyways. We're playing it safe. We're playing it safe, okay? You don't want to be too close because it does build up. You just want to lightly dust it, right? Cool. GG. What's everyone up to for this weekend? Anything fun? King and Jenna? Or Gianna? Thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate it. Alright, so what I'm going to probably do for this is you can kind of see I can, from the back side of the mold, soft silicone. Man, I'm recovering after a night out. I know that feeling. So it's going to be tricky, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to squirt some of this UV resin inside there, and then I'm going to push it from the back side and hopefully be able to kind of use this to move around the resin. So let's do that. First layer I want to be pretty thin. So we're just going to literally kind of do this. Luckily, we don't really have any other UV crap around right now, so it was interesting when I read the instructions for this stuff. It specifically tells you not to do near like open windows or like outside because of the fact that, you know, the sun gives off UV light. So the goal here, it's gonna be tricky, is to get in here, get the brush kind of, I guess I could just do this first, get what I can get. You're gonna see little brush hairs come off because, again, these brushes, they suck. They're cheap and disposable, but they do fall apart. It's gonna be interesting here if I can get inside. We're gonna definitely have to put a lot more in there. I'm wondering if we should just, no, we can't fill the whole fire. Well, we could. Some of us are better than others. I use the same brushes. Yeah, they're really great. They're cheap, they're inexpensive, they work. How's it going, Turtle? How things been, dude? There's a lot of undercuts in this mold, but it was specifically designed with all those undercuts. So it's gonna be interesting to see if we can actually cure this through all the shadows and the undercuts. And then once we get a good layer in, we're gonna go through and pull out all those damn hairs. Oh, those pesky hairs. Just got back home from shopping. Nice. Get anything good? After doing this now I'm wondering if I should have done this. But we're gonna spend a good amount of time making sure that this resin gets in everywhere it's supposed to get, okay? I showed Rustain that only got 2 new gunpla kits. Are you still assembling? Don't you have stuff, ones you have to assemble still, or no? All right, let's go through, pick out those hairs, and then this is gonna be nasty right here, but I'm gonna get every ounce of this resin back out here. Yummy. Good times. You could never have too many. Well, ideally you would have X amount that were finished though, right? No? Okay, let's get these hairs out. Not like... So here's the other thing. Once we cure this first layer, we're not really going to be able to move the resin around or the mold around quite like we did a little bit ago. Like how we were able to pop it open and stuff. That's not going to work, so... I'm wondering if I can actually just like... Alright, we're going to tip this on its side and see if some of the resin will come out. It does appear that it wants to. It wants to come out, guys. So... Hey, what's going on? You're right, I don't understand the hobby. I thought the hobby was to finish Gunpla kits, but... If the hobby is whoever has the most unfinished Gunpla kits in their closet, then I'd say, what? You're at a win, right? No? No one puts together their kits, they just collect them? Until their partner leaves them. Alright, let's do it, guys. Where's my thing at? Alright, so we'll start off like this, but blam! Trying to figure out how to rest my hand for this one. Oh shit, I should have started. Oh, I have my phone now. Okay, I got my phone. We can do a timer. Let's set the timer for 5 minutes. You guys get to hang out with me for 5 minutes while I just shine this light on this thing, okay? It probably won't need a full 5 minutes, but we ain't messing around, okay? Start. Here we go. Also, this UV light's pretty much the coolest shit ever. I'm just saying, okay? I guess I can just do that. There we go. Just focus the light. One of these days, Turtle, I'll put together a Gunpla kit, you know? I'll go buy one. Oh, crap. No! As I said, I didn't want to do that. Go to, like, gunpla kitcollector.com or whatever people do. You about to install LEDs? I might, after this is casted, I might actually. Like, you see all of them chilling out over here. These came out so cool. I need to make more, but I need something to like test them on first. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so now what I'm gonna try and do is hold this at like different angles like this. Ooh, this stuff smells so weird. Thank you so much for the follow, guys. Greatly appreciated. Funny guy, what's up? I know, it's like watching paint dry. Good, and you know what? Not bad. Chilling. I'm chilling like a villain, yo. Okay, and then we're gonna turn it 50 degrees, and it's, or 50, 90 degrees, 180. No, 90. It's 90 degrees. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Having issues. My biggest concern is, frankly, in here. Is the inside the fire pit area. Is that some nerd way of talking down to me? I'm pretty sure it is. You just gave me like the 3-year-old Gunpla kit rating, didn't you? It only it doesn't. It's 2 pieces you have to glue together, right? It's just 2. I can sense your sarcasm, man. I can sense it through the chat. Okay. Okay. Just trying to save you from buying a kit with 2,000 plus pieces to start with. Hey, I like a challenge, okay? It's like a puzzle and a model built into one. Okay, we're gonna flip it 50 or 90 degrees. Yeah, no, son of a bit, 180. That's what I meant. Trying to get that to light up everything we need it to light up. No, no. Change hands. I mean, no, I'm not in the mood for that. We're not doing that. Okay. Can't make me. You can't make me. No, sure. Here we go. On a perfect grade? I don't know what that means. Okay. All right, where are going to be the trickiest areas to get in at? Probably like there. All right, we're going to reset. Actually, let's do stopwatch. Start. Okay. Ooh, I need like an automated lazy Susan that just spins this for me, okay? I'm waiting to like stick my finger on something like super gooey. All right, let's hit the sides here, guys. This is why they tell you to make your molds out of clear silicone, okay? This is probably a very wise idea. Actually, not super gooey at all right now. And concentrate that light. And fry this, get it set up nice and good like. The light is, this is UV cure resin, so the light is curing the resin inside the fire pit, so. Looking around, you know what, I could just set, can I just set this here to cook the inside of this? Come on, it's gonna be like balancing a G.I. Joe, we can do this. There's gotta be a way, actually, here. Can you, like, hold that in place for me or something? You're always judging me. You could really just Hold it in place for once. Aha! He's helping. You guys saw it. Not just judging, also helping. Cool. He's just going to hold that there for a second. Stop, reset. So any of the stuff that collected further down inside the mold, we want the light to penetrate and get through there and cure it. So again, if I had had a clear mold, this wouldn't have been an issue. Well, we're waiting for that to happen. How are your guys' weekends going? I know, Turtle, you just got back from shopping. Camcorder, how you doing? You are so close. That is not Virginia from the forts. Ah! You son of a... You're very close. That's what we're working on this fire pit for. It is an Armsy from the original Forest game. This is what we're making the diorama for. This bad boy is 24 inches tall, baby! It's a big old dude. Big old dude. So that's what the fire pit's for. We're designing the fire pit to be part of the diorama and a bunch of stuff, so. But Virginia is kind of based on the Armsy in a lot of ways from the Forest, so. All hail Armsy, that's right. Let's go, I knew it. Yeah, there you go. All right, so let's just test. Oh. We're definitely gonna have to get some more inside there. Actually, you guys can totally, I don't know if you can see all the little hairs from the brush that got in this. Forest is my favorite game too. How's Firezy? Firezy's coming along great. Because this light illuminates everything, you can literally see all the little hairs. If you guys want to see better, you can always jump over to Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, creatively_curse. We got much better cameras for streaming over there. All the little hairs, they're lighting up. I don't know if you guys... It's kind of reading. This blue light is just messing with everything. And also, join the Discord, okay? It's good for you. Thank you for the follows, guys. Much appreciated. All right, so let's do our second layer. Let us first apply thy gloves for safety. If only you had some sort of posable figure with posable hands to hold the flashlight for you, like some sort of mech model. Are all the Gunpla stuff, are they posable? I thought they were just models. Are they fully posable? That's pretty cool if they're fully posable. I think the Forest is probably in my top. Ooh, it's gonna be up there. It's in my top. What are you WTFing me? I didn't know they were posable. I thought they were just models, you know, like standstill models. You know what? At this point, your level of surprise, Turtle, when I don't know something about something highly nerd or like nerdy level, your surprise is surprising to me. So technically what we're doing right here, baby, this is called rotocasting, okay? Usually not technically designed for open face molds, but you can. so what we're gonna do, I need another chip brush. Or my crappy one I was already using will work. You know what? That's fair. I mean, after that horror movie quiz, Turtle, okay, like, here's the reality. I don't even know that much nerd stuff about my own nerd stuff, okay? Okay, same deal as last time. Let's get this extra goo out. Okay. Put this off to the side, right? Down here, I guess. Okay. Oh, interesting. Look at that. This stuff creates some heat. All right, we're just gonna hold it like this for a second. This looks fun. It's not fun. How's it going, Glitch? Damn! That's cold, Turtle. 2 more turtles will die in the forest now because of that. I even have baby turtles. Yep. I was gonna save one and name one Forge, but not anymore. Light day for that, yeah. Yes, very light day. Well, technically I said 2 more, okay? That's on top of whatever else might have happened. That seems like a vacation. Oh shit, what kind of food you cooking? Turtle stew? So many lost hairs inside of here. They have a bit of hair in the truth. Yeah, the fire pit's going to have LEDs in it as well, yes. For the coals. Like the, yeah, it will. Ah! Whoa. Yeah, stuff gets hot. Okay, there we go. We know now. How did you know? I actually, yeah, the vape clouds create humidity molecules along the surface of the UV resin, allows the curing process to happen faster. It's a fire pit. Well, it's a mold for a fire pit. Noctwolf, what's going on? Look at that, guys. 921 likes. Thank you. Humidity molecule. Yes, the water molecules. Yes. Like I said. Shut up. Man. Turtle's just full of piss and vinegar today, aren't we? Did your lovely swamp home get turned into a mall or something? Like your pond just get used up or what? What's going on? Just know that we're here for you, Turtle, okay? Yeah, it just doesn't feel right talking mean to Turtle. Such a swell turtle. The humidity molecules dried it all up. Whatever, that's not what humidity molecules do. Hanging up in North. Gotcha. Got Brett's cooking and a fight. Nice! Not Brat's cooking. That'd be weird. Brats. I'm with you. Okay. Alright, we're gonna set this back here. Bam! With no help from you. Unfortunately for whatever, better watch out for the humidity molecules up in this bitch, alright? Alright, here we go. Round 3? We're at 3, yeah. Man, I don't even use Alexa. How does she know me that well? Okay, hold on here. Where's my... There it is. Okay, there we go. Stuff stinks in the strangest ways. Yeah, you and everyone else, man. It was happening with the fire pit when I was casting that up too. Or not the fire pit, the flames. But it's safe to breathe? Probably not. Again, it smells like, it's weird. It smells like dirt. I don't know why, but that's what it smells like. It smells like dirt. What? I'm not making them huff the resin. And I'm wearing gloves. I don't bring this shit home. Yo, it's on the gloves. It's like a little strobe party in here. There we go. Exactly. Those humidity molecules hard at work, yo. Bet. Targeted curing. Directly onto your puppies. Bet. What is that? It's a mold for a fire pit. Why is one of those holes kind of like that? Wait, what are you talking about? What is this? This is a fire pit for a diorama we're building, and this is the mold for the fire pit. But I'm casting a new one so it's clear. Well, clear-ish. Kind of clear. Mostly clear. One of those... Oh, this right here? Yeah, this one is where I... This is where I scraped off the resin off the brush into that rock. All right. What is the resin? Resin is a UV resin. It's from the company Picasso. This is the first time I've used this stuff, so it seems to be working all right. All right, here we go. Yes, I did. Everything you see other than maybe like my vape, I made. Yes. Okay, here we go. More glazed than the others. Yes, they are. Okay, here we go. There, we added a bit more glaze to the other rocks, okay there, Turtle? Yep. With my hand. Beat the devil out of your fire. Word. Word. Like I have a nice little suntan on my hands here. Okay, start this thing. I think it'll be the last layer, so we're just gonna cook this and then pop it, see if we can get it out. Fingers crossed, guys. Bam. I gotta give this little UV flashlight some cred here. It's holding up pretty good with this one battery charge, so. This would be one of those situations. Yes, yeah, exactly. Dude, it was worse with this one with the... I don't know if you were here for it, Turtle, but this was the mold for the flames. And as you can imagine, casting a bunch of resin inside the flame mold brought on a lot of little interesting comments, to say the least. Yeah. Yeah. That was a fun stream for sure. This is the last layer. We really want to cook it, okay? We want to cook it good. We want to cook it good. Hey, I meant to ask you, Turtle, how was your first week working on your own stuff? No commissions and whatnot. That was this week, right? This past week, or is it this upcoming week? I'm glad you got to catch Barney Pit, at least. Catch the Barney Pit? What? What is it? Because it's not Barney colored. It's come on. Nope, stay. Behave. Got my sticker shock almost all set up. Shop, nice. How do you make the molds? I sculpted, so like for this one, I just sculpted the fire pit out of clay, used some real rocks. If you guys go over to my YouTube channel, you can catch all the past streams where I sculpted the wood, the lumber, the sticks, all this stuff. And then, as you can see, I took a bucket, put it around it, poured silicone in. There's other ways to do it too, but that's how I did it for this particular piece. I have a lot of mold making streams, because I only work in like oil-based clay and things like that, so almost everything I do has to have molds. Even like the little green goblin over here, he was 3 molds. His torso, his legs was 1 mold. Like his torso, head, and legs was 1 mold. Then each of his arm hands was a mold. So a total of 3 molds to make that little goblin, who's duly named Steve, the Judgment Goblin. So he's a quality guy. But, you know, has high opinions of himself. Made some TikToks and worked on some new products for my digital shop. Nice! But I didn't end up having a chance to stream any of it yet. That's alright. You don't need to. Alright, now let's just do some, like, focused curing here. Thank you guys so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Alright, where's going to be the more tricky areas? Probably like in here. Let's really focus that one spot. It's all good. If the phone is against you, though. Yeah, it's only purple because of the light. I added some, just some light black and white pigment to the silicone when we made it. You can see, like, that's just a gray. It's just a gray silicone mold. I think it was dragon skin I used for this mold. I'm gonna be so bummed when I pop this and there's gonna be just a bunch of goo uncured at the very end of the fire pit. I can sense it. I can sense it. Oh my, you're so talented. I don't have a talented bone in my body. Everyone, you just gotta get the reps. You just gotta practice. Get them reps. Is that the tub the silicone comes in? No, it's BJB Material Suppliers is a like a resin silicone supply company, but we buy their containers. I just had one. Look, they carry polyurethane, silicones, and epoxies. That's the company we buy all of our like tubs and cups and stuff from. So I just tipped this bucket upside down, cut off the top, poured the silicone in. Thank you guys so much for the follow. I appreciate it. We are on our way to 10,000 followers, and you're gonna make it there. You don't learn without making mistakes. That's very true. And I show a lot of that mistakes, okay? Or a lot of those mistakes. We burned out, I think, like 2 or 3 LEDs on my last stream while we were wiring up some LEDs, okay? It was kind of fun, though. All right, this might be good enough to... Let's just cure the edges again. Thank you guys for the follows. Much appreciated. We learn a lot. That's true. We do learn a lot. Like, I learned about Gunpla like a year ago. Learned so much about that. The most you could ever know, I learned live on stream. Tacky, okay, but it's not. You're welcome. It's tacky, but it's not too bad. All right, let's see if we're gonna break this, guys. All right, moment of truth. Here we go. So what I'm guessing is there's probably some uncured parts. So remember, this is the mold for this thing right here, okay? The fire pit, okay? My guess is we have some uncured spots up here, okay? But when it comes out, it's not going to be gray like this one. It's going to be kind of, you know, kind of like just translucent. So first, let's do this. There we go. So I'm just kind of like breaking the seal of the cast. Marcos and... Wait, what? Okay. You can kind of see it, all the air releasing. Might have to take it out of here to do this. I didn't want to, but... Come on. Come on. Wait, no, it should go this way. Yeah, it would go that way. Right here. Bingo. So now... Yeah, it's kind of what I was afraid of, but weird. That is trippy looking. Whoa. I mean, whew, okay, it worked. So, but, okay, so what I'm looking at is we do have some uncured silicone up here. Okay. They were rock. Yes, they were rocks. Okay, so what we're gonna do, where's my flashlight? Okay. Mustard Alice, thank you so much for the follow or the likes. So we're just doing some post curing here. Okay, so we had a hole here, right? Trying to see if there's any other holes. Just making sure that there's any areas that need to basically be cured. We can cure them. So, just out of curiosity. Curiosity. So, it's really hard to see. So, okay, so where's the flames? Okay, so the flames are here. How does this happen again? The big open space is this one, I'm pretty sure, right? Oh, no, where's that one? Where's this one? But basically, in a lot of ways, the flames... Oh, I just broke up the tip of the fire. Good job. So it goes like that, right? But we're not done, baby. We're not done at all. What up? What up, Transfer? How's it going? So what we're going to do is we're going to wash it first. Where is my... There's a bunch of them over there. Let's use these to give it a good wash. Trim off the excess. And we're going to paint it real quick. Just with some acrylic paint. So we can kind of see what's going on. How the cast came out. The trick is we want to dry brush around in these areas, okay? So let's just double cure it here. Yeah, they must not have. Yeah, there's no, so like the problem is when the light goes through, it wasn't hitting deep enough into that area, but that's okay. It's okay. Actually kind of made it look a little bit more like burnt wood, which it's supposed to, right? So. All right, let's push this off to the side and give this a quick clean. Happy accidents. I love happy accidents, but you're right, it is, yes. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go grab some more paper towel here in a second. Canned air go. Now you have a naturally charged lock. Yeah, that's right. The flesh fire. All right, we're gonna let that do some evaporating for a second. Alrighty. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some more paper towels. Okay, where is nope. Okay, we're back. Yes, it is for the Armsy diorama. Yes. It's got to light up the whole Armsy. That's the goal. Well, he's going to have a skull that lights him up too, and he's going to have some other like ambient lighting. Whole thing feels sticky, so we're gonna cure it again. Alcohol can apparently mess with the resin, so. We have the mold, so if I do mess it up or I need to rotocast it out of something different, I can always do that, right? So. Stop, reset, start. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I can't paint all of it, right? So I don't need the LEDs to totally come through all of it. So like obviously the rocks in the outer area can be like a solid color, right? But then what I want is the reason I did it this way was so that the logs itself and like the embers and stuff would have light like travel through them, you know, a little bit. Not so much the outer area, but definitely the inside the area. So we wouldn't just have lights inside the flames themselves, we would also have lights coming up from the embers. You know, it being sticky might actually be good to accept the paint. But we are going to trim off this flashing because we don't need it and it's annoying me. Okay, so do need some water. Ooh, we're not going to use a great brush for this. We're just going to use a... Whoa, wrong water bottle. Dang it. That's my bad water. Dang it. All right, correction. I have to go grab some water real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Ugh. Any more other things will I have to go get? Is that an Armsy? Yeah, it is an Armsy. That's what we're building the fire pit for, is for the, is for his diorama. So, yeah. 24-inch Armsy in all of his Armsy glory. What's he hitting? Oh. So yeah, you guys can see, like, it's a very large dude. Very large dude. Alright, let's get painting this fire pit. Thank you for the follows. Okay, the fire pit. We're just going to dry brush it, or get some gray on it, just so we can kind of see it. Maybe some point. I haven't been really impressed with any of them. The Fingerman is probably my favorite of the newer game mutants, but the Armsy, I just love the Armsy. The finger guy is pretty cool. I was really hoping the big weird slug character is pretty awesome too, but alright, let's go ahead and this is gonna be just a quote-unquote fast and dirty paint job. With some old crappy paint. From the Forest is Virginia. Your favorite from the original Forest is Virginia? Yeah, Virginia's a pretty cool. The Virginia is really cool. Yep, not enough. God, some of these paints are so old. Surprised that they're still working. Whether I prime or I paint, like however I do it, I will almost always start with a nice basic like gray coat of paint, which is just kind of what I'm mixing up right now. No, it doesn't, not at all. It's just a little, I don't know. The new Virginia 1, I dislike her as like a helpful character. She's supposed to be a helpful character. I dislike her for that. And then also just seemed a little too stereotypical, like we got to get a hot chick character into the game, and I thought that was pretty, like, obviously lame, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just bumming because I didn't like the idea of the followers in the new Sons of the Forest game to begin with. It was the grind that made The Forest a great game, and I feel like the newer characters kind of took away that grind. Don't get me wrong, I mean, there's still a bit of a grind, but it's not the same, man. It's not the same. Yeah, you can tell this paint is old. It smells like butt. Again, getting the stuff all over my hands, man. It's just acrylic paint, but it still annoys me. Okay. I sculpted and molded them all myself, cast them in plastic, not 3D printed at all. We just casted this today with some UV resin, that's why I already got it out of the mold. OG. Do you have an Etsy? I do have an Etsy, but nothing is up on it yet. Something will be soon. I'll be selling the Chestburster and some Krampuses that I made. Actually, this guy, he's the only one on Etsy. I started an Etsy page, and I needed to put something up, so I put him on there. But that's it. I'm just now coming to completion for some products. But if you guys check out my my profile on TikTok, you guys can find my what's it called, Linktree or whatever, and you can find all my stuff. I'm currently streaming on multiple platforms. You can see all the past streams. Thank you, Turtle. Thank you. I do have an Armsy though. That's true. Yeah, the Armsy's never going to go up on the Etsy page though. The Armsy's for funsies. And it just, I mean, it's taken so long to even create one of them. I've been streaming the creation of this guy from sculpture to mold to this stage for over a year now. He's mostly done. I have to paint him, finish painting him. But we got to finish the diorama, which is going to have so much LED stuff. It's gonna take some time to get it all working. So so we can nerd out together. Hell yeah. Awesome. Yeah, like I said, if you want to see how any of it was made or see the other projects, you can jump over to the YouTube channel. I'm trying to build that out. I don't have a ton of time with all the streaming and sculpting to go through and edit my videos, but there is a ton of my old streams are basically kept there, so. HL or HL2. Making it not that way. 1 year of fun. Yeah, exactly. HL. I'm trying to see if I can use my brain to think about what HL might mean. I don't know. What's HL? Half-Life. Oh, maybe. I'm not super familiar with Half-Life. I think I might have played Half-Life when I was a wee lad. But even then, I don't know for sure. They're like, there's monsters and stuff in Half-Life. I'm gonna catch it so hard from Turtle right now. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Yeah. I'm so bad. I'm sorry. I'm like the worst nerd ever. Okay, something you need to know about me right now. I would definitely consider it. Yes. If there's monsters, I like making monsters. It's a nice thing now. Look at that. You can turn it over and kind of see. Hell, we can probably actually double up here. We can do something like this. For simplicity, make sure that no light gets through even here. This side's a little bit easier to paint. Hitchhiker thumb backs up stuff. I'm sorry, okay? My gaming knowledge is, well, let's just say limited, to say the least, okay? That's right. Every nerd does have their hyper focus and mainstream disinterest and their mainstream disinterest. I'm not disinterested in anything except for maybe Gunpla. Sorry. I catch no end of crap from some people who just want to always pick on me because I'm not as nerdy as they are, okay? We're not competing for a nerd award here, okay? Except that one time with the horror movie quiz. We were competing with that, okay? That we were definitely competing on. Okay, okay, those areas can probably stay that way, I think. All right. Oh my God. So methy. All right, let's let me go get, let's just clean out this brush a little bit here. Hallelujah for cheap brushes, okay? I'm gonna just put that off to the side and grab. I wonder if it'll come over this far.
All right, it's gonna be loud, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna try and hair dry this to make it a little bit faster here, so we can test out what the lights are gonna look like underneath it.
Hair dries for the win. Whoa, okay, not that much hair dryer. Calm down. Okay. Unfortunately, UV resin apparently doesn't hold up to heat very much, so let's chill out. There we go. Okay, so first where'd my UV flashlight go? There we go. So because I don't think these
that is one big pile of shit.
Whoa. Jesus. It does kind of look like it. So you get the idea, right? See how it's showing through just in the center, but it's not showing through around the rocks. So. Whoa, whoa, ah! What's that? Was that? That's gotta be turtle. It's not a pile of shit, dude. It's a fireplace, man. I'm gonna just rest that right up against there. Okay, all right. So here we go. See if we can get this to look like what I kind of want it to look like. You can just get even close. That'd be awesome. Bam. So that's kind of the gist, right? But the fire right, so it's gonna get painted and stuff, right? But let me zoom in so you guys can kind of see a little bit better what's going on here. Right? So the fire is gonna have, I'm gonna build the fire up. Goes like this, I think. No, like this. Hold on. Come on. Come on! So, this is just the beginning, right? This is not going to be the fire that's attached to this, okay? This will be the fire. Now, it's not as pretty looking, but it's way more translucent. So, not only will this area be like, you know, the charcoal's burning, right? There'll be lights that go up inside the actual flames themselves and will illuminate the flames. Ooh, this side's like way better. I'm a big fan of this side. Check that out. So, honestly, not for nothing, the coals, the embers, look way cooler than pretty much what this looks like. Don't forget the coiled sword of Ashen 1. I don't know what that is. Is this a... What are you talking about, Turtle? Messing with me again, man. That is pretty dope. Now remember, this will have a bunch of LEDs going inside of it, like so. Elden Ring, okay. Bam. So same, you know, there'll be LEDs underneath the embers, and there will be LEDs through the fire itself. That's not fair. Stop bringing up stuff I don't know about, and I'll abide by that, okay? Sorry, I'm just kind of getting lost in my awesomeness here. I didn't know if this was gonna work, every part of it. I don't do LEDs. UV resin, this project is my first UV resin project. It all worked in concept, right? But Okay, what we have to do now is trace where the fire's going to be. Whoa! Crappy little hands. Thank you for the follow. It's just so hard not to mention incredibly popular thing. How is that incredibly popular? Okay. I've never played any of the Souls games or any of that stuff. It does, right? Like, God, it came out so cool. So, all right, I need to find a very... I guess I could like use, I know what I'll do. I'll use a paintbrush. Paint the line. Yeah. So what we need to do is basically trace out where the flames cover, right? So that when the flames come off, anywhere that I have placed an LED inside here won't, what's the word I'm looking for? It won't be sticking out of an area where it's not supposed to. So that's what we're going to do. So the next thing, then one of the next projects we're going to have to figure out with LEDs is water, because the Armsy's diorama is going to take place inside a cave, and there's going to be a bunch of like water just chilling in the cave, like a small creek or river corrosion next to the stalactites and stalagmites. Is it stalagmites and stalactites? Either way, so that there's like I'm leaning towards like a teal or like a murky green kind of light emanating out of the water. There's that. We have to make the skulls that'll hang. And if I need more light, what I'll probably end up doing is making flares. If you guys played the original Forest, you know that, and even in Sons of the Forest, the flares are a big part of cave exploration. You know, just chucking flares to illuminate areas. And then that way I can properly illuminate the Armsy in the diorama without there being any need for exterior light. I think that if you can pull off a diorama for a figure where you don't need to light it outside of the diorama, it's all self-contained, that is the goal, okay? So... Bow, bow. What the deuce? Good old Walmart acrylic paint. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Because I also need the fire to be really bright. Mainly because the Armsy's pretty big. And even while playing the game, the reference that we had for the Armsy is he is quite large compared to the fire pit and the characters. It is pretty, isn't it? It came out pretty cools. Pretty cools. These rocks I literally found out in the parking lot, so I just used them in the sculpt. So oh yeah, no, this is, I mean, we're not keeping it this color at all. The paints I'm going to use over the crappy Walmart paint, nice. The smoke looks so real. Yeah, right. I actually did investigate what it would take to put a fogger or a smoker inside the fire as well. It's doable. It's totally doable. It's just you're going to constantly have to refill it. And interestingly enough, it literally is a lot of the model foggers and stuff that you buy are work under the same concept as my vape, literally using propylene glycol, vegetable glycerin, stuff like that to create the fog. So bam. The biggest trick with the flames is going to be making them look good when they're not lit up and making them look good when they are lit up. That's definitely been more of the tricky concept for sure. On Ghost Rider cosplay before, it looks rad. Yeah. Cosplay might even be a little bit easier because you might have like more space. Even though this diorama is going to be freaking huge. He's 24 inches tall, and part of the diorama is going to be taller than him. So the diorama is going to be on a 2 foot by 2 foot base, and it's going to be huge. Yeah, it didn't used to be for me, but as soon as I got in, honestly, as soon as I got into like making my own vape juice, learning how to, I'm a tinkerer, so being able to tinker around with like a bunch of different parts, like building your own coils and stuff, that actually, I don't do it anymore, but how I started, that was kind of the quote unquote addiction for me. But I smoked for 12 years? Yeah, 12 years. No, 13 years? I forget. Years. Many years. Okay, we're almost all the way around tracing this damn flame. Shop, I want to quit, but I don't want to eat instead of smoke. Ah, yes. Yeah, that is a thing that happens. Wait, where did I start this damn... Okay, there it is. It's like, damn, I swear I've gone around this thing already. What the hell? There we go. So those are that's the area defined by all that paint, kind of like where we can put stuff, right? So I also just kind of like Try and hit some of this with some dry brushing inside here. Okay, so, all right, put this off to the side. How many of these things do we have right now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, how many 5mm ones do we have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that a 5mm? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11. Okay, so gotta drill as many holes as we can. So I'm gonna have to fight my fatty demons, then kick the Nick. Yeah, for sure. Arc, W stream, L art. Wait, what? Okay, so, bam. So I guess to get started, let's try this here. Okay, we can move the LEDs slightly out of the way for this one.
On my mark.
We're on express elevator to hell.
Going down. Wait. I heard it. Who played that? It's not showing up on my thing. Weird. Okay, whatever. Or here. You know what? The drill's a bit much. We're not gonna use the drill. Instead, Dremel for the win, okay? Okay, we're going to use a combination of the drill and the Dremel, okay? We're going to do both. Wow. This looks like it should literally fit inside here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Bam. All right, so... Wait, what? What did you share, Turtle? Can't look at that right this moment. Ah! What the? Sigma? Dude, what are you talking about, bro? Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Okay, definitely these ones up here. nasty ass. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine it sounds pretty funky. Damn! Well, we broke it, guys, but that's okay. You know why? Because UV resin. Just put more on there, and we're good. Where did it? Okay, I see. Broke right there. That's not too bad. Trying to make us Star Wars noises with their mouth. Okay, so again, let's try. Let's see, just see what it looks like. I wonder if I can get any of these to stay. Oh, they're for my Armsy diorama. Yo, what's up? I'm not ruining it. Chill out. Yeah, very tiny s'mores. No, it's for dude, it's for this Armsy I made. It's for a diorama. I'll show you here. It's for this guy. In all of his creepy glory, okay? It's for this guy here. So we're making a diorama for the Armsy, okay? Or very, very tiny, as Turtle said, very tiny s'mores later, okay? Yep. Whoa, you know those little marshmallows that come in your, like hot cocoa? Very, very tiny s'mores. Is this gonna keep going? What's going on? Sweet. What's going on, Billy for YT? Okay, let's just see here. How many do we have? We got 4. They're red. They're yellow. It looks dope. Yeah, it came out pretty cool. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. Oh, it's got to go through this little. Actually, maybe it's a good thing I broke it. Come on. Maybe I should have tried that one first. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I haven't painted it yet, but the diorama is gonna be friggin' huge. So, where is? Let's try this one again here. Yeah, okay, that's going to be tricky. Come on, get up through there. Alright, we're gonna have to figure something out about that for sure. I don't, of course, I don't have.
We're on express elevator.
Thanks for the follow.
Going down.
Of course, I don't have the thinner one designed yet. So here we go. Wait, is it this one? Yes, it goes like that. Okay. I mean, that's the general gist right there, right? And that's just with the minimal amount of holes. I do some get some of the, more of those like 3mm ones up in there. And this particular set of flames is way more it's weird that is way more what's the word I'm looking for? Opaque than this one. This one will let the light escape a lot easier, okay? Oh, it's like, how long have we been streaming for? Just over 2 hours, so... But guess what, TikTok? I'm actually going to be bouncing TikTok. So, if you want... TikTok, if you want to catch the rest of the wrap up of this stream here, you're going to have to head over to creatively_cursed on Kick, Twitch, or YouTube. It's up to you. But we're going to show off the fire. I'm going to reduce the lighting a little bit so we can see how it's doing. So if you want to see that, creatively_cursed on YouTube, Kick, or Twitch. So I will catch up with you later. TikTok, have a great rest of your Saturday. We'll be back tomorrow. Okay, guys. Okay, so the embers are good. We want this thing to be really bright, okay? That's the reality. But it's about to die, but it's looking great, my dude. Keep up the good work. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. But because the Armsy's so big, we need it to be bright, right, to really illuminate him. So what I'm going to do, just so we can kind of see the full potential of this thing, is I'm actually going to go kill my main overhead light. I'll be right back in a second, and we'll kind of see how much light this thing, as it stands right now, is emitting, which, again, in reality, probably isn't that much light, but it's really hard to see. I have this fluorescent light just beaming down on my workspace, so give me a quick second here. It's almost even more not impressive, to be honest. It's how little light is actually being emitted from this. Sucks. So, oh well, some of them fell out. But these lights in general, you guys can see, like, really aren't super, they're not super, what's the word I'm looking for? Super bright, which is just unfortunate. We're going to have to find a way to get that figured out a little bit more. So now the 3mm ones, come on, get out of there. The 3mm ones should be able to travel up much further. Come on now. So I have to wire up a lot more of these LEDs. Another thing, oh, where are they? I picked up were little cheater LEDs, which I've been using as like testers as kind of like a reference point. You can get like a box of, I think there's like 20 of these things in here. These little things. Right? I mean, but either way, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, 3mm ones. Where'd they go? So the 3mm ones can go further up through here. I know you guys can, it's kind of a little bit more difficult to see with the light off, but come on. Maybe I'll use the 3mm ones to travel up the flame, so it's just closer to the flame itself, like to the tip of the flame, right? So then when the flame goes on, come on. There we go. That works a little bit better. Up towards the top of the flame. And what if this one, you know, kind of came in down here? Oh, crap. Is it supposed to be like that? No. It's supposed to be like this. And yeah, and then those under there. Bam. It's a little bit cooler, but again, look, it's barely lighting. It's barely emitting any lights to my hands. That's why we're gonna use this one, right? Show you. I just have to Dremel it down a little bit. Come on, get out of there. You'll see. Try not to bend them too much. This one, just in general, because of how much thinner the pigment and the powder I use, the mica powder, and I've been going through and dremeling away certain areas to make them even thinner, just lights up like a million times better, right? And then I go through, I sand them or do something to diffuse the light a little bit here. Let's see if I can do this. Now, I will admit the camera is not being very generous to this at all, but we'll see, like, wait, hold on. Okay, just stay there. Do that, and then let's kill this. So now there's already some like ambient red light going on inside my my office because I have my lighting, right? But you can see like how much light has to come out of this to light up the Armsy. It's gonna have to be a lot. So I think if you guys weren't experiencing as much red light bouncing off of my backlighting, you'd probably be able to notice it a little bit more. So, but there we go. That's where we're gonna wrap up today. But everyone, thank you for hanging out. You're gonna see, you can kind of see how the project's coming along. we have our resin, the fireplace that we're going to use for the actual project itself, which is on here, back. Now it has holes in it, which is even better. Now the Armsy is not going to be lit only by the fireplace. It's going to be other ambient lighting as well, but just something to keep in mind. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hey, what was it? Death Saber swung in. Glitch Turtle was hanging out the whole time, giving me a hard time just the way I like it. Crappy Little Hands, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Camcorder swung in. He was here at the beginning. He was first to show. It was pretty awesome. Transformer even was hanging out for a little bit. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. If you're watching now or in the future and you haven't gone and subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that. We're trying to build that out, and go join the Discord. You can post your artwork and check out other people's artwork as well. So I'm going to be bouncing for the day, but I will be back tomorrow, likely with more LED fun. So have a great evening, guys, and I will catch up with you later. Peace.